Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to an anime review. Today we're looking at the King's Game, or the Ousama Game, episode 9. Now, first and foremost, guys, before I get into this review, which I will say is probably a more positive review than my last few, because I actually really like this episode, to the comments that I've been getting with, the Ousama Game as of recent, I've been getting a lot of hate with my reviews for this. And I don't think I've ever had this much hate for a series review that I've ever had before, except for this. Listen, guys and girls, feel free to put in the comments why you don't like the review. I try to respond to every comment. I'm pretty like 99% of the time I'll be able to respond to every comment. There's only like 1% of the time that maybe because YouTube didn't notify me or it got lost in my email folder, which does happen. I have a lot of emails with comments and also other things too. But I will always respond, and I will respond even to the people that say they have different opinions on me, because it's not a big deal. Opinions are always different with people, folks. It's okay to have a different opinion than someone. That's the beauty of reviewing something. That's the beauty of watching any form of medium. So feel free to tell me why you're not liking the review, maybe why you're liking the show in general, and what you think is good about the show. Leaving stupid comments like the ones I've been seeing doesn't do anything to me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me. You might be thinking, well, he's talking about it. That must be... No, it's not that because I'm talking about it that I'm bothered by it. I'm saying for the people that I know are in the background might be afraid to, go against me because they're afraid to just say their opinion or they think it's not a safe place. My reviews are always safe for everyone that wants to comment something that brings something to the table in any form or any shape. So feel free to tell me what you're thinking about the show. I would love to hear from you. Trust me. And for the people that are leaving comments with no, actual reason for saying some of the stuff they're saying, I will start deleting those and I will start reporting them when I have to. So just a warning. I've been nice about this so far. I've not reported a single comment I've gotten that's been really dumb. But that will change from today forward. So if I see any more like that, I will report it. Just being honest. It's not, you could say, like I said before, you can say whatever you want to a certain degree, but if you're saying comments like the ones I've been getting, which if you follow me on Twitter, you know which ones I've been getting and which one I'm talking about, I will block those and I will report those because they are technically pretty, let's say, harassing in some way or form. So I will report those. But anyways, let's get away from that kind of dark topic now. Let's focus on the review, shall we? So this week's episode, like I said before, I actually really liked. I think that there was a lot more human elements to this week of the King's Game than probably the whole show, to be honest with you, so far. Well, actually, no, I'll be nice. The first couple episodes were pretty humane when it came to a lot of things, but this week's episode was interesting because we went back off to the topic of, the whole breaking the fingers thing, and the game essentially ended on a kind of just nothing. No one won, no one lost, because Ayami, Natsuko's best friend, even though she felt like, hey, this girl's evil, this girl's doing cruel things, she still wanted to side with her because she wanted her best friend to survive. And, was willing to kind of sacrifice her own fingers, even though Natsuko basically broke all of her fingers with a rock also, and was so nonchalant about it. Ami's still like, oh, I want to protect Natsuko. That annoyed the crap out of me, but I also understand, that's your friend. You love someone long enough and you know someone long enough that even if they are acting very strange as of late, you don't want to just fly off the handle and start, getting them off right away. That's just, you wouldn't do that. So I get why she saved her to a point. Some people might have issues with that, but realistically, think about it for a second. If you've known someone for so long, even if they did something wrong, would you just be willing to then just kill that person right off the bat? I don't think you would, realistically. So the hairstylist basically lost his fingers for nothing. I mean, everyone survived. I mean, that's a good thing, but he didn't have to do that. Now, the death, though, if you thought that wasn't going to be a death, there was a death. The hairstylist, who still died because Natsuko, being the evil girl she is, actually locked his phone so he would not get any messages from the King's Game. Yeah. That's messed up. I'm just gonna... Natsuko is... If you read the manga for her, or at least know the story for Natsuko, you understand why she's so tormented. It's almost a reversal to what, our main character, Nobuyagi, went through. Nobuyagi, went through, the King's Game in a horrible way, but at the same time was able to keep his hope. And he was able to deal with all this stuff because it was more on his terms how the game ended, than anything else. But that's stretching it, mind you, because it's, he still lost the people that were close to him. But you get what I'm saying. And versus with her, she basically had to be forced to do some really cruel, wicked things. And it was pretty dark. I never actually got to read the manga. I read the story because the manga I couldn't find anywhere, so I was like, I'll just read the story of that, and you learn some dark things about it. I'll wait till they announce the whole Kings theme. If they don't actually talk about what the Kings game is at the end of this show, I will talk about that more because I do have some theories about that. But yeah, we'll save that for the last video. But you know, so he ended up dying, and as Nobuyaki notices with his one friend who came running in to give him a hat, you know, everyone's starting to lose their mind. They're starting to break down in their lives, and they're not realizing what the importance of life is anymore at this point. They have basically lost their minds. Their sanity is completely gone. So it's only a matter of time now before the Kings game gets worse for these characters because of this concept. But yeah, this week's episode was pretty good. I liked it a lot. What were your guys' thoughts? Feel free to comment in the comments below. Guys and girls, there's, again, nothing to be afraid of my reviews. I'm not a big YouTuber that's going to start slamming at you fire and brimstone and tell people to attack you. I'm not going to do that. Even with the people that wrote horrible things, I blocked their names so they wouldn't be attacked, and I never told people which reviews they were specifically on. I mean, now you probably know because as I said the Ousama game, but, you know, still, you know, that's... You know, I didn't want people to attack them. I don't want any one of you guys to attack them because that's just not right in general. I don't, you know, I'm not bothered by it that much to make you guys go, oh, go attack this guy. You know, I don't do that. So, you know, don't do that, please. You know, if you want to report them, I can't stop you from doing that, but at the same time, don't have to. It's not a big deal. You know, it's a comment. It's just from now on, if I continue to see comments like that, I will report them for being harassment in general. So just, you know, you can comment what you think about the show and be like, I like the show because of this, or I dislike your review because of this. That's fine. Just nothing like this comments I've been getting with the last few. It's like, that's not necessary, guys and girls, really. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later when I have my Inushiki review out. I'm sorry, by the way, this is out early, but I have a lot of things to do later today, so I figured to get this out early as I could. I'll talk to you guys then, hopefully. God bless you all. Have a great, blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone.